breakfast, cereal, blueberries, pita with almond butter. There's Elle's lunch, a salad with the leftover chicken poppers crumbled on top. There's lunch for tea, some leftover chicken poppers, avocado, mandarins, and crackers. Today for lunch, S and I are having a little bit of pasta. I'm going to use this liquid gold that I made last night by deglazing the pan from the chicken poppers. I'm going to add a little bit of cream to that, a couple of tablespoons, simmer it for about 5 or 10 minutes. Add it to some very al dente pasta, because the sauce is going to be so liquidy, and then just let it sit for a few minutes while the pasta soaks up some of that liquid and continues to cook. And then I'm going to crumble the leftover chicken poppers in with the pasta, add some fresh Parmesan, and that's our lunch. And there's the final results for our pasta for lunch. For dinner tonight, I'm making something called a chickpea and paneer basmati bowl. The recipe for which is in the description of the video. A couple of differences between the recipe and what I do. First off, I don't use paneer. I use, that's some sort of Indian cheese. The recipe suggests you can substitute tofu, so I do substitute tofu. As well, it says to fry the onions, garlic, and ginger for 3 minutes. I only fry the onions and ginger, and I take about 5 to 8 minutes. And then I'll add the garlic with the rest of the spices. Another change I make to this recipe involves the rice. First off, the recipe calls for a half a cup. I double that and put about a cup. Another thing is, the recipe says to let the stew simmer for 15 minutes. I find the rice isn't cooked after 15 minutes, so I let it stew for about 20 minutes, and then I'll turn off the heat and put the lid on and just let it sit for about 15 or 20 minutes while the rice soaks up the rest of the juices and continues to cook. And there's the finished product for our chickpea tofu basmati bowl.